All right. So getting back to what I was saying earlier, I was I have been sharing my thoughts regarding this year's election on various forums, and I kind of wanted to do it here, because it seems that it helps me to talk about it because like many people, I was genuinely surprised and shocked that Trump won because it was a given that Hillary was going to win. I even thought as much, that I as much as I didn't want her to, everyone pretty much assumed Hillary was going to win this one. But instead, the people in the United States once again surprised me and surprised a lot of us. And a lot of my liberal friends are kind of like going with this whole white privilege, white rage, white lash, when that's not necessarily the case. This was a backlash against politics as it is now. A lot of people here in this country feel as though that their voice is not being listened to. Yes, there are a lot of bigoted people that felt that, their culture, their way of life, their whatever is being threatened, and in many ways it is. But more importantly, they saw Hillary Clinton and they saw Donald Trump and they looked at the options that were available to them. Now, I personally voted for Jill Stein because I was not about to reward Hillary Clinton's bad behavior by giving her my vote, holding my nose. I wasn't about to do that. I wasn't about to vote for Trump either. But with things the way they are now, the Democrats essentially shot themselves in the foot on this one. They had an opportunity to have a candidate that, people could respect. They may not necessarily agree with a lot of his ideals, but they could respect the fact that he was a man of integrity, he was a man of ethics. But unfortunately, Hillary Clinton is none of those things. Now, yes, people say that she's one of the most honest politicians that she knows. But the fact of the matter is, some of the best liars always tell the truth. It's easier to remember, and the truth is a lot more fun to manipulate than, say, an outright lie like, I did not inhale. um, and the problem was, combined with the disenfranchisement that a lot of Americans feel, and the disenfranchisement of a lot of the liberal slash progressive base, we created a situation that nobody thought would happen. Nobody expected Trump to win. I think Trump didn't expect to win either. I firmly believe that at some point Trump may have done this as kind of like a gag or as part of a plot to get Hillary into office, but it just, we underestimated just how pissed off people are. And that's frightening. Right now, we're in a situation that a lot of people within the LGBTQ community, a lot of people of color, a lot of liberals are just outright scared because we know hashtag Republicans are evil. They're about to do a lot of harm to a lot of people in the name of their religion and in the name of their religious ideology. But I will say this, you know, we still have impeachment, although with a Republican-controlled Congress and a Republican-controlled House, that well, likely he would have to do something outrageously stupid, and then we'd have Mike Pence, who would be no better. Matter of fact, Mike Pence would be even worse. Because as reasonable as he may sound, Mike Pence is still an evangelical fundamentalist bigot. All of that said, I did take great pleasure in telling liberals I told you so. Maybe a little bit more than I should have, but it was necessary. Because it's the only way some of you guys are going to learn. You had an opportunity to stand behind a candidate that people like, but instead you wanted to have the first female president. At any rate, right now we are going to go through one of the most trying times in this country. We're going to enter into the long, dark tea time of the soul. And I don't know if this country is going to come out of it. I mean, who knows? Trump might actually surprise us and be a great president. I doubt it. And an entirely Republican-controlled Congress may revere small government enough to allow us the freedom to live our lives as we see fit. But again, given the fact that many of them are religious bigots, I highly doubt it. Get ready, boys and girls. Things